Hello everyone. This is our third session. Before this, we have completed the basic concepts, creation and functions of NumPy arrays. Today we are going to cover data types of NumPy arrays. So the questions are, what are data types in an array? How we can check the data type of an array? Can we create an array with a defined data type? Copy and view functions. Data types. Python has some built-in data types like integer, float, strings, boolean, and complex. In NumPy, there are some extra data types. So as compared to Python, NumPy has extra data types. Each data type is defined by a single character. Data types in an array. I for integer, F for float, U for unsigned integer, C for complex float, B for boolean, capital S for string, capital O for object, small m for time delta, capital M for date time, capital U for Unicode string, capital V for void. So in NumPy, single character is used to define data types. NumPy supports a much greater variety of numerical data types than Python. To know the data types, how we can check the data type of an array? We can check the data type of an array by using array property called as dtype. You can see the syntax over here. A1, it is the name of our array equal to np.array 8468. Print a1.dtype. So what property we are using over here? We are using dtype. So you can see output. It means what is the data type of our array A1? It is integer. You can see second syntax over here. A1 equal to np.array. Within array, you can see as I love NumPy. Now print a1.dtype. You can see output as U5, capital U5. It means Unicode string. So the elements or the D type or data type of our array is string. Can we create an array with a defined data type? Yes. We can create an array. The D type argument in an array will help us to define the required data type. So the second argument in the array function allows us to define the expected data type of the array elements. You can see over here, A2 equal to np.array. Within array as an argument, you can see first argument as object and second argument is dtype. So this dtype function allows us to define the data types. Now copy function. Can we create the copy of an array? Does any changes made to the copy array affects the original array? Yes, we can create the copy of an array. An array formed by copy is the new array. Any changes made to the copy array does not affect the original array. Or we can say any changes made to the original array does not affect the copy array. अगर ओरिजिनल एरे में कोई भी चेंजेस होते हैं तो वो कॉपी एरे में रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं होते, या आपके कॉपी एरे में इफ यू मेड एनी चेंजेस दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू रिफ्लेक्ट इन द ओरिजिनल एरे. नाउ व्यू फंक्शन. डज एनी चेंजेस मेड टू द व्यू एरे affects the original array? Yes, we can create the view of an array. An array formed by view is the original array. Any changes made to the view array affects the original array. It means if you made any changes in the original array or the view array, it will going to reflect in the view array and original array respectively. Now, copy function and view function. What is the difference between the copy and view function? Let's see. When we make the copy of an array, we are making the new array. And you can see over here, when we make the view of an array, we are just viewing the original array. Second point क्या है? It means that copy is the new array made from the original array. It means that view is not the new array. Third point क्या है? Any changes made to the copy array is not reflected in the original array. Any changes made to the view array is reflected in the original array. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? अगर हमारे पास कोई ओरिजिनल एरे है एंड इफ वी आर मेकिंग द कॉपी ऑफ दैट कॉपी एरे वी आर मेकिंग इज totally different array from the original array. Now come to Jupyter Notebook. There we are going to see all these functions one by one. So first of all, what we are going to see? We are going to see how we can check the data type by using .dtype. First of all, what we have to do? We have to import NumPy. I'm going to import NumPy as NP. Now, what we are going to do? We have to create an array, array1 equal to np dot array. Within array, what I want my elements is 86, 87, and 88. Now, what I want to print my array. For that, I have to give print array1. Now, I want to check the data type of my array. So, let's check. Print, what is your name of your array? Array1 dot dtype. By this, you can check the data type of your array. Let's see output, and you can see output as. First line you can see as 86, 87, and 88. This is your array, array1. In second line, you can see dtype or data type of your array, that is integer. So the second thing which we are going to see, how we can create an array with defined data type. For that, first of all, let's make this as a heading, mark it as a heading, then OK, Control plus Enter. And here, first of all, what we have to do? We have to import NumPy as NP. Now create your array as array2 equal to NP dot array. Within array, you have to give your elements. I want to give as 20, 40, 88. Now, I want to create array2 with defined data type. So, I have to use the second argument of array function, that is dtype. Within dtype, what I have to give? I want my array as float values. So, I have to give or I have to pass f over here like this. Now, what I want to print my array as array2. And also, I want to print the data type of my array, array2 dot dtype. So, let's see output. And you can see as output 20 point, 40 point, and 88 point. It means your array is float. Means your array elements are float. And you can see the data type of your array, that is float. S-type method is used to convert data type of an existing array. What it will do? It will create a copy of an array and allows us to define particular data type we want our array to have. So, each data type here can be specified either by using a string or directly like int for integer, float for float. Now, coming to our code, what we have to do? We have to import NumPy as NP. Now create your array, array3 equal to NP dot arrange. We are going to use arrange function over here. Arrange t, comma. I want to create an array with a defined data type as I want t type as float f. So this is our array, array3, which is being created by using defined data type and d type as f. Now what I want to print my array as array3. After that, what I want to convert the data type of this array, array3. So what we have to do? We have to use s-type function. How we can use? As array3 dot s-type. So within s-type, what we have to give? We have to give the data type in which you want your array to get converted. Like here, I want my array3 to get converted into data type int. So I have to pass int over here. Now, let's see output as you can see over here. The first output as 0 point, 1 point and 2 point. This is array3 and the data type of this array is float here. After that, when we used s-type function, after that, you can see the data type of this array changed. Now, all the elements are integer over here. Before that, all the elements were float. So, in this way, you can convert the data type by using s-type function of an existing array. Coming to our next function, that is copy function. First of all, what we have to do, we have to import NumPy snp. After that, create your array, that is array a1 np.array. Within array, you have to pass the elements you want. I want my array to have 20, 40 and 60 elements in it. Now, what you have to do, you have to create the copy of this array sc1 equal to np.copy of a1. Now what I want to print my both arrays A1 and I want to print my copy array also C1. Let's see output and you can see over here first output as the A1 and the second output as C1. So both the arrays A1 and C1 have same number of elements and the same elements. Now what I want to do, I want to change the second element of A1. How I can change that? I have to use indexing for this. This second element 40 is at what index number? It is at one index number. Now what I want to change 40 with 70. So what I have to pass over here? 70. And you can see output as the first array A1 and the second array as C1. So you can see over here, in place of 40, you can see now 70. So changes are made only in the original array, that is A1. And changes are not being made in the copy array, that is C1. Coming to our next function, that is view function. So what we have to do, we have to import NumPy. Now what we have to do, we have to create our array as np.array. Within this, we have to pass elements. I want to pass as 40, 60 and 80 within it. Now create the view of this array. So I want to create view array as v1. v1 equal to what we have to pass? We have to pass a1 dot view. Now what I want to print my original array, that is a1, and I also want to print my view array, that is v1. Let's see output and you can see output over here. First array is your a1 original array, second output is v1, that is view array, and you can see all the elements are same in a1 and v1. Now what I want to change the second element of my original array, that is A1. Second element is at index 1 and I want to change this second element with 50. So what I have to give? I have to give 50. Now let's see output. First output as A1 original array and the second output as V1 view array. And you can see changes are being made in both the arrays, in A1 also and in V1 also. That's all for today. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. In session 4, we are going to cover about indexing and slicing of NumPy arrays. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you so much.